Hey everyone, hi, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name's Audrey. It's super nice to meet you. For those of you that have been with me for years, I don't know if you noticed, but I did change my name because I got married. And that was a few years ago. I married one of my, what's it called? I married one of my moderators from my last YouTube channel. So you guys all know Chase, my husband. So my name has not been Briggs for a while, but in order for you guys to find me again on YouTube, I kept it as Briggs. My last name is Raffalini. So that is a big change here on the channel. Happy to make that change here for everyone. And I'm glad you're here. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. This channel is all about crime. I do have a second channel that's all about everything else in life. So we're doing cooking, we're doing Halloween crafts right now, we're running errands, we're doing life, we're talking about mental health, we're talking about menopause, we're talking about all of that. And also on my Instagram, I am showing my kitty cats. I have 2 new kittens, 2 brother cats, so it's fun watching them get bigger, and they are getting bigger so fast. So if you like kitty cats, go over to my Instagram and join the family over there. It's more of a daily post on Instagram. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this freaking KOHBERGER situation. Now, when you guys come at me with innocent till proven guilty, I know that's the law. I know that's the law. But it doesn't mean I have to like it, and it doesn't mean I don't have my own opinions. And as far as I can tell, this still is America with freedom of speech. So my channel is about my speech and my views and opinions. And I do get passionate. I can't help it. I just, I don't like murder. Let's get this straight, okay? Listen, there's no justice. There is no justice in murder. There is no closure. There is no closure in murder, as well as a lot of other crimes, because there's no going back. We cannot go back in time and change things. So how do you have closure on someone's death? You don't. You're going to miss them for the rest of your life. You're going to be upset the rest of your life. That's how it is. And that is one reason I hate these crimes and these murders, because it destroys. It's destructive, not only to the victim themselves, but their family, friends, community, society, as a people. So when we hear that John Judge is moving the case, the KOHBERGER case, out of Latah County, it does feel, in my opinion, to me, if I was a member of the community there in Moscow, Idaho, it feels like a slap in the face. As a community member, I should have the right to potentially be a juror. And I'm not saying me, I'm just saying me, not me personally. And I feel that is so unfair, not only to the victims, but the families and the people in the community. It's supposed to be a jury of your peers. Well, the community of Moscow, their peers are in Moscow and in Latah County, not in another county or another part of Idaho somewhere. So if you look at that, that bothers me a lot. Now, personally, I don't think it's going to affect the outcome. I think the outcome is going to be the same no matter which county, which jury this is pulled from, where the jurors are pulled from. Could Latah County get 12 reasonable, unbiased jurors? Of course. Of course. Some people are saying, well, it's better that it's moved. That way If he is found guilty in Latah County, he can't come back later and claim that he wants a new trial because of bias. Well, I understand that. This case is what brought me back to YouTube. I wasn't on YouTube for a few years, and my husband brought this case up to me, and I am a psychic. Sorry if you didn't know that, but I'm a psychic. And my husband asked me about these kids. What's going on with these kids? Where's the murderers? He assumed there were several murderers in this case. And I said from the very beginning, I know who did it. I said, it was him. What's going on with him? He left. He was on the run. I said everything that has come to fruition, that has been revealed. Not bragging on myself. I'm just saying I see what's happening here. And I honestly feel like Judge simply doesn't want to deal with this case. It's a lot. And it's okay for him to say, look, I can't do it. It's too much for me. It's too much. It's too big. I can't take it. I can't take the publicity. I can't take the stress and the anxiety. Just be honest. Get a judge who's retired to come into the courtroom in Latah County to take care of this trial. There's options other than just randomly moving it. And, they haven't announced as of yet, as of making this video today, they haven't announced which county this is being moved to. Does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter, honestly. It's still going to be the same prosecution attorneys. It's still going to be everyone the same, the defense, all of that. That's all going to stay the same. Is it unfair that family and friends are going to have to drive or possibly move for a few months to this new location? That way they can be in court every day? Yeah, that sucks. That really does suck. But I think they're ready for it. And I think the families and friends are ready to do whatever they have to. And, they're not crying about it like KOHBERGER. KOHBERGER's a big crybaby. The Gonzalez family said they feel like the judge is for the defense. The judge is for the defense. It definitely feels that way. And I'll take it one step further. I think he's scared of the defense. That's what it feels like to me. I feel like he is terrified of KOHBERGER and Ann Taylor, because Ann Taylor is a bigger deal maybe than you guys realize. Did you know she has a street named after her? She's big buddies with judges all around. And is it unreasonable to think, if you're judge thinking, okay, Ann is friends with my bosses. I can't do what she wants me to do. I'm going to step back and I'm going to move this case to someone who's willing to write a fine line between, writing a fine line between legal, illegal, right, wrong, however you want to say it. Ann is writing really hard. And honestly, if she truly feels her client is innocent, you have the proof. You could stay in the county that you're in. But deep down, I really think, this is me, she knows she's going to have a hard time and she's probably not going to win. That's just me. The citizens of Latah County are still the ones financially supporting this trial. Even though it's being moved to a different county, Latah County still has to pay for it. So not only do they still have to pay for it, they don't get to be a part of it. That bothers me. It bothers me that the judge, if you read through the court documents, is basically saying, I have to do this because I believe, says Judge, the pool of jurors is contaminated. There is no one, he feels. Now, who is he? Is he psychic? Who is he? Who is he to say that? He's basically calling these people inadequate, unable to do a job. Now, even though I'm psychic, yeah, I don't think I could be on a jury. However, as I've stated recently, I know and understand what it means to be on a jury. You can't have your own thoughts, opinions, and feelings. That's not a place for that. It's a place for the law. What does the law say? Without a reasonable doubt. You know, there's certain criteria that has to be met when you're on a jury. And I know they remind the jurors all the time of what the rules are. Was there enough evidence? What kind of evidence was it? Do you have any doubts, any reasonable doubts of guilt? You know, there's the burden of proof that the prosecution has. And I don't feel like that's a lot of proof, but some people do. Some people feel like the DNA on the knife sheath is more than enough proof. I mean, I don't know. Is it really going to be enough? I don't know how that would be enough. I mean, yes, it, I guess, places him at the crime scene. I don't know. Even as a psychic, I can't see in the future how this is going to play out. I don't lie to you guys. If I don't know, I tell you, I don't know. I can't see it. No one's telling me anything. When spirits and energy tell me stuff, I'm more than happy to share that with you. Just like I put a poll up. I put a poll up on my community page on this channel. What do you think's going to happen? Move the case, keep the case, or you have no idea? I think the outcome was no, they're not going to move the case. I didn't know. I tried to check in with spirit and energies, and I wasn't getting any response on the case as far as moving it in or out of the county. And that's the same feeling I'm getting as to how this is going to play out. I'm not saying anything about how this is going to play out. Why? Why not? I don't know. I'm not God. I'm not God. I am not all-knowing. I'm not omnipresent. When I'm lucky enough that spirit does come to me and show me things, I appreciate that, but I'm not getting anything on this right now. That may change. It could change in 5 minutes. I don't know. It's whenever spirit feels like talking to me. But I did want to say, let's not take this as a loss. If the defense wants to take this as a win, let them take it. Take your freaking win and go. I am not taking this as a win for the defense. I am not saying this is negative for the prosecution. We have to remember, we're not in charge. If one door closes, we have to believe and understand who's in charge and that there could be an even better outcome in another county. We have to be positive about that. Let's not be so closed-minded and scared of this door closing and not having the trial in Latah County. Don't give up. I'm not giving up. I know who's in charge. And it's not Ann Taylor, despite what some people see and think. God, I look tired today. I have a headache. I took 2 Tylenol. My head's killing me today, you guys. And as I sit watching or listening or researching on this case or whatever, I often think about the kids that were killed. And it's like, what would they want? What would they want? Where did they go? Why is this the Brian KOHBERGER show? And I know there's people out there that just love him. They think he's innocent. They think he's handsome. They would date him. Good for you. Good for you. I don't know what to say to that. All I can say is people have different opinions and different perspectives, and I'm going to chalk it up to that. instead of chalking you up to be some sort of whack job, seeing something that most people don't. He's not a good thing in most people's opinion. There's a lot of conspiracy theories, which is normal. And especially, I feel it's normal in this case because it's so unbelievable. It is. It's unbelievable that one person went in and did what happened. He did what he did. Allegedly, he did what he did. There was no evidence outside of that one tiny piece of DNA on the knife sheath. How does that happen? It boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. I mean, we all watch those crime shows and, you can go back 20 years later and there's still dried blood in this rug over here. And, we found the criminal after 20 years. And, the DNA evidence in the rug was enough to convict and prosecute. We don't have that. I don't think so. And I don't see any magic tricks coming out of a hat. I don't see Ann Taylor magically having some evidence. And I don't see the prosecution magically having any additional evidence either. And it's so unfortunate. There's so much circumstantial evidence. Okay, so he was driving his car. He didn't have an alibi. Does that mean he did it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. He was out looking at the stars. Okay. It's a very, very strange case, and it is a case that I've stayed on top of since it's happened. So that's what I have for today on this trial and stuff. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. I will continue to make videos on this. This is probably my priority on my channel as far as different trials and cases going on. I don't want to be a part of every single trial going on. There's way too many. I can't take it. As a psychic medium, I can't take it. It's too much. As it is, we still have stuff going on over at the Watts Miller's house in Colorado. We have stuff going on there, which I will talk about the haunting and the new owners, the Millers, who are selling that house now. I will have a video on that coming up. So again, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Head over to Audrey Christine. Hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. See the kitty cats and my son and my husband and everybody else going on over here. All right, you guys take care. Please be safe and I'll see you soon. All right. Ciao.